1, 2, 3. 3. Twitch doesn't look like. Oh, 4. We're on. Okay. Hello. That's the new way I'm going to start the show now. The show, the stream, the show. We got cats crowding around me. Wait for some people to show up. I think. See if anybody shows up. Give it a minute or two. Chat. Nope. I don't know how to work my computer. This is what you type in, chat. Chat. Test. All right. Here we go. Hello, Eva. I wonder what kind of delay we have. Tell me how long it took for me to say hello after you chatted that. Do an experiment. Hello. Hello, Ethel. Hello, Eva. How's it going? Six seconds. That's not too bad. I thought it was more like 30 seconds. That's really not that bad. So, as you can see, I have worked on this a little bit this week. The painting. The Foothill Rounders album cover. Added some text. Actually, this week I'm going to remember to post a link to their music, their Facebook page. I guess their Facebook page would take you to their SoundCloud and everything else. And you know what? While I'm on Facebook, you know what? I was going to post a link on YouTube, but for the YouTube channel. Whatever my channel URL is. One day when I get like 990 more subscribers, I'll be able to oh, can I post a link straight to this? No, what is this? Stop it. What is this, dude? Get it out of here. I want to share this. Is that real?
Sure it is.
It is real. Okay. Hey guys, just surfing the World Wide Web right now while you're waiting for me to start this painting. Live on YouTube right now. Come say hello. Hello. Posted. All right. You heard me talking to myself? Oh, yeah. Right, because it was picking up in the mic. Is that what you meant? You heard me talking on the YouTube channel? Or you heard me talking to myself, because I wouldn't put that past me. There's this little thing down at the bottom of my chat that says how many people are watching. And it's weird. I wonder sometimes if, like, the people that come by and then leave, like, what they think. They're like, ugh. I don't want to have fun. This looks too fun. That's probably what they say, right? So I've got ambitions to maybe finish this tonight. I've got a list of things that I need to do. Maybe I won't finish it tonight, but I think it's going to get pretty far. I think this might be the last time we paint this on the stream. I think we'll at least get far enough to just do some finishing touches offline, and then I'll show you guys how it turned out next week. So I've got a list of things I need to do. And guitar heads / knobs is one of the things. When I'm doing a job, when I'm doing an illustration like this, you know, for somebody else, actually for somebody else, and I need to not work on it forever and ever, at a certain point, I usually make a list of, like, here's the last things I'm going to do. And that list has been made, which means that makes me feel good. It makes me feel like I've got an end game, like I'm in the end game. But like most things, that's also subject to changing plans. Don't know if the Foothill Rounders are going to show up tonight. Maybe they will. They've been enjoying themselves. They've said that it was really cool that everybody was nice on the stream, so that's cool. Good job, stream friends and family. That's right, isn't it? The bottom one is the shortest, yeah. I've been looking at guitars for so long, I don't really remember what they look like. Seen a lot of guitars, seen a million faces, and I've rocked them all. I don't want to make this too detailed because it's really not, yeah, it's just not like, small details like they draw your eye, and obviously we want these guitars to have strings, but we don't want them to be this thing that your eye is it's not like the subject of the painting, so. They look weird though right now. I think it's because, you know what, I'm not gonna worry about it right now. Not yet. I think I'm probably gonna end up simplifying those a lot. Let's see what the guitar head for acoustic looks like. I'm going to simplify these shapes. How's everybody doing this week? Let me know in the comments. I had an okay week. I've been trying to get like do more time planning or more time blocking, because I'm trying to manage a bunch of different projects all the time, including my day job, including just everything. Like I'm a contractor is my day job, web developer. So trying to keep all those projects on top of my art projects, on top of writing, keeping all that straight. So been trying to do time blocking, and it's been working out pretty well. I can tell that I've already like, because you know things tend to get put off. If you're just going with this kind of gut feeling of, oh, here's what I need to be working on right now, like that works sometimes, but it doesn't. It ends up where like you haven't mowed the lawn for 17 weeks, and the neighbors are wondering if you're dead. So that's kind of what I've been doing. Super interesting, I bet. I make a list of things to do now. It's the new me. I've tried it before and I didn't really stick with it that much. I mean, it's not just mowing the lawn, it's also like, I really want to try to I don't know. I know I've said it a lot before, but marketing is not something that I enjoy doing. But it's something that I kind of need to do, at least until I'm like in some kind of position where I can get somebody else to do it. I don't foresee that happening. So that means it's up to me, and I don't like doing it. So if I don't like doing it, unless I have it on the list, I will not even think about it ever. So I need to like figure out schedules for that kind of stuff. Marketing meaning just generally posting on social media. Just generally social media, really. It's like I don't know, it's not always a bummer, it's just, I don't know. Still trying to figure it out, and yeah, getting organized is probably a first good step in trying to figure it out. I don't know exactly what any of it means, but or what it all means, but got to start somewhere. And yeah, making a list, Eva, it's been working pretty well for me. Just getting a little bit more of a schedule going, so a lot of times I can get away with working whenever I want. Which means, as long as I get my work done, but which means, working all the time is what that translates to for me. Thinking about 30 things at once and just in general being not freaked out, but a little more stressed out than I think I need to be about stuff. And at the same time, not pushing things forward, those things that fall through the cracks. Man, this second book, I'm working on the script for this second book for my graphic novel, and it's way behind schedule. Now, I set some deadlines for myself, and it's not like I haven't been working on the book. It's just that it was taken. I couldn't get it to work. Couldn't get the book to work. Certain aspects of the book just weren't working, and so now I'm like several weeks behind the deadline. But the thing is that it's a deadline that I set for myself, and the reason why I set it for myself was so I could start the art. I want to start the art. So I wanted to finish all 4 books before I started the art, which makes sense because you don't want to be making changes. And the book is like, still kind of in flux. So if it changes, etc., But I just came to this decision like, all right, it's got to be like, 3 years from now, when I come out with either a book that's okay or a book that's as good as it could have been, like these 3 or 4 weeks that I took are going to feel like nothing, It's just like, it just took a little longer than did I say 3 or 4 weeks? I meant probably closer to 6 by the time it's all over, done with, but. So yeah, like once I decided to forgive myself for missing this fake deadline that I only know about, I just said, so long story short, I'm rewriting many big chunks of the book now. And it was just needed. Like there was some stuff that always bothered me, and I tried to fix them. Probably took too long. Too long trying to fix them before I finally said, all right, I need to approach this in a different way. So I didn't scrap anything, but I am rewriting or reworking a lot of the second book now. Not all of it, but a lot of it. And it just needed to be done. Not major changes, just it's a little bit hard to talk about without giving it away. But it's kind of like things were happening too fast in the book. And so I decided, instead of trying to make all that, like so much stuff happen, I just boiled it down to what really needs to happen, most important stuff. And so now that I've like removed a lot of extra stuff, it frees up space to be able to. I don't even know if I'm making sense right now. It was kind of a pacing issue. Now I've got a plan to fix the pacing issue. And it requires getting rid of some stuff, which is a whole lot of what editing is. And I'm not super happy that I've got all this writing left to do, but I'm also cool with it because it's got to be done. And I feel better that I have a plan on how to fix my fucked up book. So that's what's been going on with me. That's my life right now. That and doing this this piece and other pieces. Working on some fun. A little bit working on some fun character designs. A little bit. Just doing a whole lot of thinking about this book and yeah, it was kind of like, I mean, I wasn't really, I knew that, like, I mean, it's like this. I don't know how long it takes to write a 4-part graphic novel series. It was just my best guess. I think I need about 6 weeks to finish this one. I'm going to try to finish this in 6 weeks, and then 6 weeks came and went. And it wasn't done. Lesson learned. Next time when something's not working, I'm going to pull the plug quicker and do what I did today. I say that, but I mean, I think I needed to go through the process of banging my head up against the wall and trying to get stuff that work that wasn't working. Because now, you know, it's not like I'm throwing everything away. Like there's some stuff in there that just organically came about that was good, that wouldn't have happened if I hadn't been trying to make the book work for the past how many ever weeks. Trying to get a raccoon nose to look right. Let's see. They're not really triangle-y. I always want to make noses triangle-y. They're not though. Raccoon noses are like this. Yeah, that is the process, Eva. That's like, it's just what it is. I think the book's going to be much better because of what I'm doing right now. The second book. I think what's going on here is that the way that the pattern is on this guy's nose, it feels like a step up, and it's not a step. It's rounded. This whole thing's rounded. That notebook's got. The nose looks good. Oh, thanks. Yeah, I think getting that to not look like such a step really helped it. It's the way the pattern of the fur was like faking the eye into thinking it was a step up. Anyway, yeah, I think that's looking better. All right, let's look at my, oh yeah. These stupid guitar knobs are like ruining my life. I've been threatening to do these guitar knobs for like 16 weeks now. Let's finish them. What it is, like, you know, what it is something this small. It seems like it's not a big deal. It's little details, because the goal for me is to make these little details look real easygoing, not trifling. Not like not like thought about too much. I want them to just be a few strokes. I believe the color is probably not great. What did Dan work on the stream the other night? Oh, he painted knobs. Painted knobs for an hour and a half. It's a knob painting session. Whenever my brush is this small, do you see how small my brush tip is? That's when I know it's going wrong. It's just a rule, personal rule. I think what would help maybe is make this come over this a little bit. Add a little bit of 3D. Now I'm really talking to myself. Yeah, I've got some reference over here that I'm looking at. I don't really want them to be like, the more detail you put in something and the more contrast you give something, the more attention it calls to itself in a painting. So I don't want them to look like these perfectly rendered engineered devices. I also don't want them to look like human nipples. So I'm looking for something in between that. Yeah, I think that's the ticket. Let's cool these off, like by a lot. These are metal. Huh. Sometimes I get stuck on the weirdest things. See what I mean? All that detail in them. It's like this painting is now about guitar knobs. Maybe I'm being a little bit hyperbolic, but still, it's like something's got to be done. You want me to copy and paste the bottom too? They do because they look straight. I think I'm almost there on the rest of them. These top two do look pretty jacked up though. Here's what I'm going to do. Not that. All right, it's looking better. Come back to that. Dang. Oh well. That is a good idea to play Foothill Rounders music while I paint, but I don't know what would happen. YouTube has these algorithms now that are like, I don't even know what the hell they think about, but it seems like anytime you try to play something that isn't just royalty-free licensed music. I don't think they would do anything, but also, Foothill Rounders has lyrics, which I think would be a little bit distracting while I talk. And we all know that we're just here to listen to me talk, run my mouth. I'm just kidding. That's a good idea. I'm just not prepared to do it right now. I'd have to like press a bunch of knobs over here, and you would listen to me curse. What's new, right? I'd sing along. That's why I turn off, like when I'm using this app that's all like royalty-free music. Usually I'll fast forward through songs that have lyrics in them because it's, I don't know if it's just me that finds it distracting, but I think it's weird like when two voices are happening at once. Could be wrong. Could just be my personal foible. But my opinion counts. I'm a person too. The reason why I'm not just putting these off anymore is because I want to start putting highlights into the foreground. I think it's going to really help pop the foreground off of the background. I wanted to at least have a rough plan for these. There we go. That's cool. I like that. Texture adds a lot. Let's see. How do these go? This is a little embarrassing. You know, I'm literally been playing guitar my whole life. I forget how these go. That's not how they go. I want to go for kind of a more, I guess what I've been trying to say is that I want to go for a more like impressionistic kind of look for these. I think that's cooler looking than trying to be super realistic. Maybe I'm just full of crap. No, I'm not. I'm really trying for something here. All right. Looking at my list. You want to put some fur on this raccoon. Once I do that, I think we can finally say that we're in the kind of in the home stretch. Yeah, you listen more. You like it demands your attention more when there are words. Sometimes I can listen to music that has lyrics in it when I'm doing something like painting. Well, painting is when I'm painting by myself and I'm not trying to have like a dialogue with people. In other words, not streaming. I listen to music all the time with lyrics, but when I'm writing, no way. I've got a cat over here looking at me like I'm so bored. He's so bored. I'm not bored. Never bored when I'm painting raccoon fur. That is a fact. I've been trying to make this dude have sideburns this whole time. It's like I can't stop myself. Is my cat catatonic? No, he's not. He's maybe he is. Maybe that is a good word for him. He's like looking at me like he wants me to do something a lot cooler than what I'm doing right now. In his opinion, from his point of view. All I have a feeling I should have just left this alone. He's asleep right now, or he seems like he's sleeping now. I wonder if I can find a picture of an actual raccoon with their head turned. Raccoons are pretty cute, right? Maybe if I try a... I think Google search results are getting shittier as time goes on. I could spell it right. That might help. Maybe if I get a raccoon family, one of them will happen to be turning their face. See, like it comes down like that. I think if I get that stripe right, that black stripe right, it'll be cool looking. Just got to get the right angle on it. All right, time to take a break and see let's see what Toad dressed up as this week. Has this been updated? 5 hours ago. Toad is playing two characters in this. He's a Playboy bunny and the captain. Like these Photoshop, is this photoshopped? I don't know. I'm not saying it's against the rules or anything. It's just, it's funnier when he's got actual costumes on, like this one. Elton John. There's Dwight from The Office. Martini. That's pretty good. Got the collar on. Pretty good. Britney Spears. Got the little deal here. Bob Ross. Did we see that one last week? I don't know. But he's got his jeans on. That's pretty funny. He's got like a little baby doll arm in his mouth. That's pretty great. And there's that's the 7 weeks ago, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle. I don't know, what's the winner this week? Jaws, Bob Ross, Britney Spears, Martini, Dwight, Elton John, or what's this guy's name? Like fucking King Rich guy, Mr. Smooth Rich guy, Playboy guy. What's everybody's favorite? I think probably my favorite was Jaws. All right, so this would be fluffy like that, and then there'd be a black stripe coming down. Like, sometimes angles that kind of fight themselves are hard to do. For one thing, stop drawing on the same layer. Dude. Yeah, Hugh Hefner. That's the rich guy. My hero. I think we need to just worship way more rich guys in this country. That's what it's all about. I'm stuck on this raccoon's face. Not stuck, just temporarily. Temporarily. Let me figure out some angles here. So really, it's like a triangle. So here's the center of it, and it comes back. Like, come on now. This whole snout comes back like this. Come back to that. Hey, how's it going, Kimberly? I'm glad you came. I was wondering if you guys were gonna show up. How has your time off been? You mentioned that you had some time off. Paddington 2, yeah, I saw that. I saw that. And it was, yeah, it was like a lot of people kept recommending it. Yeah, it's a cute movie. I like it. I like the message. A little too violent for my taste. Just kidding. It's not violent at all. I was talking earlier. You voted, you got a flu shot. Nice. That is pretty good use of vacation time, I say. I would say. You know what? I think I'm gonna not obsess about this raccoon's lack of a stripe. I'll figure it out later. I'm gonna get to the good stuff. Oh no. When were you watching Paddington 2? Earlier? Oh, is that why you were late for the stream? Had to finish up Paddington 2? And by late for the stream, I mean, like, you're not getting any demerits or anything, don't worry. Nice. What have I done today? I guess I wrote a lot. Oh yeah, I was talking earlier about the book that some of you named Kimberly might be maybe wondering about by now, since I was supposed to be done with it a while ago. And yeah, I'm still working on it. I'm just like I had to move the deadline, then I had to move it again, and it's really just self-imposed deadline. But now I'm doing some rewrite, a little bit of rewrites on it. I just couldn't get it to work, and but I finally have a plan on how to like get it to work better. So it's on the way. It's just gonna took a little longer than I thought. I'm hoping that book 3 and book 4 go a little bit more easy, but I don't know. The pattern seems to be, I think I'm doing okay, and then I hit a certain point where I have to change the whole book. So, not change the whole book, just this one had a lot of problems. And that's it. That's all I'll say about it. But it's coming. He needs more weight on the chin and cheeks, and the black comes from lines. Yeah, I know. I just the angle is what's messing me up. I know that he needs to have this pattern on his face at some point, but it's the angle's messing me up, and I'm just tired of messing with it right now. Yeah, book number 2. Someday. Yeah, Eva, it's yeah, I know it's like I just want this to happen, but he's also got glasses on. There's like all these things keeping me from getting this angle right. And then I start to feel myself like, oh no, I need to change the perspective on this. And so then I just was like, oh man, I don't want to get hung up on that right now, you know? Yeah, book 2. I told a whole long story earlier in the stream about it. I'm sure nobody wants to hear all that again, but I'm pretty excited that I finally had a little bit of a breakthrough, and because I was struggling with it pretty hard. All right, what else do we got? I gave this guy a little more fur. I think I need to add some more contrast. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. I get a cat. I got this guy. What are you doing, dude? Oh man, he loves being held. He loves it so much. He was like doing cat stuff down there. Man, I'm having a harder and harder time talking tonight. the beginning. I came in hot at the beginning. Now I'm just like having a hard time with sentences and words. Thanks, Eva. Yeah, the raccoons are coming along. I know what you mean about taking off the goggles. I'm not ready. I'm not ready to face it yet. You know what I want to do? So probably need to give him a little more detail in his nose. Let's see. Small brushes. I know I'm off track when I start using small brushes. I'm just trying stuff right now. Don't mind me. It's like I can't help myself of making these strings. Stand out. I'm like I keep saying I'm not going to make the string stand out, and then I do stuff like that. You like the phone glare? Cool. cool. Yeah, I think it works. Let's put a little bit more. I don't know if this will be too much or not. Put a little bit more over here to make this guy pop a little bit. Put it right here. Why the hell not? Main goal of this is to try and make these guys pop off the background a little bit. So I don't know. Cat's back. Pulling on my shorts. What are you doing, dude? Yeah, I don't want to make them look like cutouts, but I also need them to stick out a little bit. Just different bits of reflected light here and there might do the trick. Just give them a little bit of a glow. Like this. This is what happens when a song starts singing. I do this. Yeah, there's a lot more stuff I want to do to this, so I guess I'm not going to be finished tonight. I do always do that, don't I? Say that I'm going to finish a painting and then... I guess a good rule of thumb for me is it's always one stream plus one. I don't know if I'll work on this next week on the stream, but I might just show you guys when it's done next week. The hair's going the wrong way. I'm gonna fix that hair later. I don't want to do it on the stream because I'll probably be crying when I do it. I need to do that in a place where I can just cry freely. see, I got 15 minutes left. See if there's anything else I could do. I'm kind of like I worked on this painting for like many hours today, so might be a little bit. Might just need a break from looking at it. No, I didn't make the veggie soup. I made a roast. I just made a roast because it was. I'll make it next time. But I had this roast and I knew it was. I thought it out and I really needed to do something with it, and I just didn't feel like doing a lot. So I just bought some carrots, bought some potatoes at the grocery store, and just threw it all in the crock pot. And it was good. Super simple. Threw it in the crock pot with some, what do you call it? Beef stock. To answer your question, I don't know if these are metal or not yet. I think they're kind of metal. They're definitely going to kind of behave like metal. They've been really fun to paint. Oh, all the leftover juice is the base for the veggie soup. I got you. Yeah. Yep. That sounds like a winner right there. So just use the leftover juice. That's the base for the soup, and then follow the recipe and get some more veggies in there. Yeah, the chunks of meat and the juice. Cyberpunk. I just want to let you know that even if I wasn't on the stream right now, I would have yelled Cyberpunk, even if I was alone when I did that. All right, this is messing me up too. That's not the way that the Recking's fur goes. I don't know if you guys remember, but when I first started painting this, I've been trying to get this guy's sideburns to go away since I started. What am I doing? Fur brushes. See, like this fur is not facing front, it's facing back like that. Yes! God, finally. Finally starting to look a little better, right? Thank you, Eva. Yeah, sometimes I just gotta like not look at it for a minute. My brain gets confused easily. Well, that's closer, right? I think it's getting there. Definitely getting there. This painting's come a long way today. I worked on it earlier. And once I got the type in place, I was happy because that was one of the things that I was like, you know, I want to do more of this kind of stuff, and so I got to get comfortable with doing type on stuff. You know what? I don't even know if this should be here. I'll work that out later. I'm done. I'm done with this for now. It's looking better. I think it's looking better. Let's see. Is there any good news to leave you guys with? This is a pretty cool one. This dad. My eyes are feeling watery and dry. How did you know? This dad is drawing goofy portraits of people's pets and donating all the money to charity. An artist has raised more than $20,000 for charity after his silly drawings of people's pets went viral on social media. So here's a guy that's drawing silly pet portraits. They're actually pretty good. What's wrong with the person that typed this? Can't you like take a couple minutes and spell check it? That's pretty good. This guy's got kind of a absurdist thing. I like it. So let's see what the charity is. I hope it's not for something terrible. He's doing donations for Turning Tides, a local homelessness charity. That's awesome. Well, there you go. People are doing cool stuff in the world. Yeah, I think this painting's coming along. I think it's looking pretty good. Let's see where we started today. This is where we started. And this is where we are now. Where we started. And where we are now. Cool. All right, you guys. I hope you had fun. I had fun. We might be back next week with this one. We might not be. We'll see if I finish it I actually have to finish it this week, don't I? It's the 24th. So yeah, next Saturday's Halloween. I'm not sure. Do you guys want to come and hang out on Halloween, or should we take the week off? There are 3 people right now, so you're the ones who actually come to the stream. I'll let you guys know. It'll be fun if we do it. Maybe we'll do it. All right, I'm gonna go somewhere where I don't have to talk because sentences are coming a little harder. Must be almost Pop-Pop's bedtime. All right, you guys. We'll talk to you next week, if not sooner. It was fun. Again, thanks for coming. Thanks for always coming, checking it out. I really appreciate it.